Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley, and I just want to show you our garden beds. So we did the cardboard garden beds yesterday, and we just moved our seedlings in, and I want to show you what it looks like. And then I have an update on the Catio as well. So let me bring you with me, and we'll do this quick. Oh, sorry, Woodstock. I didn't know you were sitting there. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get your booty? You okay? Okay. Don't sit right in front of the door, bro. You okay? Where's your new toy? I just got Woodstock new toys. Okay. So, in regards to the Catio, quick, before I show you the garden beds. There you go. The hardware store was out of the, this wood that we built the whole thing with yesterday. So I was able to get the beam that I'm going to put, across here. God, the sun is crazy. So we're going to put one inside running, to hold the two sides together a little bit better. And then, so I'll paint that and then measure and do the cutting on that today. Probably get it installed today. But they were out of the other wood, so we have to go back when they get their shipment. And then I've decided that I'm gonna have to get another roof panel and then probably cut it to size for that big hole. And Home Depot is out of the panels that I bought, so I'm waiting on that. So I don't do things left-handed, so that's always weird. So I wanted to show you our garden beds. We moved into these 4 big ones. So this is pumpkins and squash and some beans and I think melons. And then I shouldn't have put those melons in there because this one is all melons. And then those 2 big ones right there are potatoes. So we'll be doing the arches for these 2 beds. And then we still have that long skinny one. I don't know what you can see. And the 2 smaller ones. I'm actually thinking of strawberries in the long skinny one. That's a really good container for strawberries. And so I'll probably get like a starter kit. I already got one, but I got my shit way too early in the season. So yeah. And then I also wanted to tell you that we ordered a trampoline. So that'll be here in the next couple weeks and that'll be a project. But let me show you. So right here, it's just too big and too awkward to do anything else. So I will buy another panel once they're available, and probably cut it. And then like this side, there's like less than an inch that isn't coming up here. So then I'll probably just stack both sides and secure them once with the 1 extra panel. We'll just cut it. And how many times did I say we'll just cut it? So yeah, and then once they do have the this wood available, then we can finish everything. So it's not from lack of trying. It's just that we don't have those things. Also yesterday, if you watched the garden bed reveal video, I got cut off while I was talking about building like a door right here because this is our garden space. And then I remembered that gates exist. And gates would be a lot easier than building a whole door and frame for me. So neat. So yeah, I'm gonna look at Home Depot for their gates too. Just something like what we already have over here is all we're doing. Just something like that, because then you just have to do the tool pulls and it's pretty simple. We did a gate like that when we were in Chino Valley. But anyway, that's all I have for today, I believe. I think the only other thing we'll do today is some painting, maybe finishing the buckets. The hardware store doesn't have the wood that I want for the privacy screen, so I'm gonna look at Home Depot for that too. And then we're gonna do some more planting. We've got all our seeds. Actually, while I have you here, let me share my seed storage, because I've been meaning to make a homesteading video on this for a long time. This is not how I like to store my seeds, but I just bought one of those packs that has all the little baggies. They're all labeled, so I keep them in here. But before I bought that, I had a pretty intense seed library goal that I was going for, and I'll share what that looks like for me. I bought some really cool like glass containers. Not glass containers, that's what I'm looking at. I bought some like little, you know, thrift store shit. It was at the thrift store, and they were like these little white things with these glass doors, and they had shelves. So my goal, once I have my real greenhouse, not a fake greenhouse, is to have all matching jars with my seeds labeled. These labels aren't very good. I also don't really enjoy the color red, and like I've already mixed up the jars, but let me show you. And so, oh, don't mind my sink. I hate dishes. So these are all seeds I had prior to buying one of those seed packs. I've also got some bamboo. I'm still looking into the ethical things about planting bamboo, because I'm not trying to do anything invasive, because we are going to be out in the desert, you know. So I'm learning still about containers and whether or not it's safe enough to plant those. But yeah, so I just got these at the Dollar Tree. I really like the cork, and I have varying sizes, but eventually they will live in some glass little dressers, you know, and everything will have a space, and we'll have them all organized by like companion planting, which is what I did with these, which is why they're in all these different containers. Was I just went through and organized everything for companion planting. And yeah, still learning about that. Luckily we don't have to rely on our garden yet, but that is the goal. And so when we were at the RV park, I had like a kiddie pool garden. It was really good for strawberries and some other just containers, but we were like facing southwest, so the sun at the RV park was incredible. So that side of the house is really sunny for a few hours, and I think it's going to be even more so like on the ground. But then that's like that side of the house where we put all the garden beds is the southwest side of the house. So, and it has like the wall, so I think it's going to be a really good space for all that stuff. And if it's not, then like I said, I'm just still learning, and like we don't have to be reliant, but I'm really practicing gardening. It wasn't something I grew up with, and it's fun to do in Nile. So we garden because we can, and we should, and we're learning. But like I said, it's just a big process. I had some things do really, really good at the RV park, and some things like herbs and stuff really just over the top. So some stuff I'll put in the greenhouse, probably herbs, or that side of the house where the greenhouse is facing south, so it gets a lot of sun. But yeah, so I just want to be able to have things delicate, and I'm probably gonna either rig or buy like a misting hose for the greenhouse, because it's very, very warm in there. But anyway, okay, I wasn't gonna talk about all that. So the seed storage, the garden beds, we moved our babies over, and the Catio saga will continue. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope it's nice where you are. And I want to know what you're up to, so let me know.